Welcome to DX NetOps Spectrum 19.1 and above NCM self-certification toolkit walkthrough. In those versions, we introduced a feature that allowed customers to be able to utilize nothing but SSH to gather NCM configurations from your devices. So in theory, as long as the device supports a SSH connection, you can download and upload NCM configurations. To start with, what you're going to do is you're going to go to the Configuration Manager on the left side Explorer pane. Find the device family that you are going to be working with. In this demo, we're going to be using the Cisco NXOS. By default, this family has scripts configured which you're going to want to remove here. The script will have a remove button right here. Once it's removed, what you can do is you can come up and set up your running commands. In this demo, like I said, we're going to be using Cisco Nexus devices. So what we're doing is we're setting the terminal length to 0 so that we can view the entire configuration, and then we're executing a show running config. So you're going to want to order these in the order in which you would if you were to SSH to the device and specifically run those commands line by line. Next, what you're going to want to do is set the running capture command to show running config. Once those are set, scroll down a little bit more, and what you will need to do is you will need to set your username and password. These are going to be the same username and passwords that you would use to log into the device if you were to make an SSH connection to it. Once these two things are set up, at that point, in theory, you should be able to go over and capture a configuration. Select your device, go over to the host configuration tab, which is to the right of the information tab. Click the camera button. This process can take a little while because keep in mind it's got to make an SSH connection, it's got to execute the commands, and then we have to parse the configuration, and then we download that into a model within the Spectrum database. But it shouldn't take much more than 30 seconds. As you can see, it finished. Lines change is going to be 0 because it's the first configuration. If I was to go download this config again after making some changes, this would download a new configuration and then it would show me which lines have changed. And if the configuration did not change, the last verified time here would update. For any further questions or concerns regarding this feature, you can check out our documentation at techdocs.broadcom.com.